what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Groovy Plant Addict. So today we are gonna do some planty chores. I'm also gonna be giving my plants some vitamins, plant food right here, Miracle Grow. And for those of you who do not like Miracle Grow, I literally don't know what to tell you because I had that for a while and I'm just not gonna throw it away. So I'm gonna finish it off. I have this one and a starter one that's for like transporting plants into a different pot. And I really haven't had a problem with it, so I'll keep on using this as long as I have to. I also have my fish emulsion fertilizer and I have my worm castings, and I also have my kelp fertilizer. So right now I'm gonna make coffee and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the coffee I'm gonna be making today is this donut shop coffee, 100% Arabic coffee, and this one is from Members Mark, so it is definitely from Sam's Club. Sam's Club, I like shopping at Sam's Club because you get everything at a big size. So I'm saying all that, this tastes super good and I really like it. The creamer I'll be using today is my one and only the favorite Coffee Mate creamer, and this one's in French vanilla. I also do like their, what is it, pecan one? I forgot what it's called, but they're the one that comes in like, oh, it's hazelnut. That one is really good. I am stirring it with a straw you could use multiple times. So I'm also wanting to go on Amazon and purchase like a straw like that comes in a case. So like when I go out, I don't have to use straws. We're trying to be eco, you guys. We're trying to save the world. That tasted really good. So with that being said, this fertilizer is a ratio of 12 to 4 to 8. So it could be pretty strong if you do not dilute it right or dilute it enough. So normally I take off the cap. The cap does have line indicators on the inside. Normally I just fill up the bottom about this much and then I pour it and then I fill the water up. I use a 16 quart, I believe it's 16 quarts. It might be a little less. I use a container basically and I fill it in the container and then I throw water in the container. Then I pour some of the water out. I either could pour it into like something else that I'm gonna use for feeding plants, but today I was a little bit wasteful by accident and I poured out around a cup or two of water, and then after that I filled it back with water to dilute it even more. To fix that, you could probably just use less Miracle Grow, but I had an oopsies and I actually put a little too much. So I'm gonna be bottom watering some of my plants today, and then I'm gonna be talking about some of my Hoyas today that I have. So this video is gonna be mainly focused on Hoyas. Okay everyone, so I'm here in the garage. This is my neem oil solution. So anytime I have like any like fungus gnats, I really never had any like other problems besides fungus gnats. I've seen other plants have that before, but thankfully not in my care because I do not want to worry about that if I do not have to. So every so often I spray things down. I also make sure that they are not in the sun or they don't get super direct sun when I spray them down. Because if they are in super direct sun while I spray them down, it can tan the plants and potentially ruin them. So in California here, it is getting pretty warm. Not really, I would say hot. I'm literally wearing these shorts because after this, I'm probably gonna take a shower because, I don't know. I just feel like after I mess around with dirt and I put out my dog, I'm dirty again. So, yeah. Look how cool. I'm also gonna be starting like a little section on my channel where I show you guys how I grow my edible plants, like peas and whatnot. So right now, I'm gonna be showing you guys my beautiful, lovely Hoyas. And then on my water propagations, I do make sure they have water all the time. I don't let them dry out because that's not good for them. So to start off, this one is my Hoya carnosa compacta, also known as Hoya Hindu rope. A lot of these plants yesterday, I did give them hydrogen peroxide treatment. Now, you don't want to use hydrogen peroxide all the time. I wouldn't say even use it once a month. I would say use it when it's necessary and do not do it all the time. It can damage your plants, as hydrogen peroxide does kill good bacteria and bad bacteria. So the reason why I used a hydrogen peroxide one on this one was my leaf is turning yellow. I had another bigger leaf that was also turning yellow as well. And I just want to make sure that it's not rotting. And that was the first time I had watered it in a while, so I'm not really sure why the leaf was turning yellow. And I also do use my water meter. When I use my water meter, I let it go all the way out on number 1, which is dry, and I leave it like that for around a couple of days. A lot of people say water it only when it's squishy, like the leaves are super bendable. And for the most part, I do. And for some reason, my leaf has been turning yellow. I had this leaf turn yellow, and I had another leaf that had fallen off that turned yellow. So I just gave it a hydrogen peroxide treatment just in case if anything negative was happening down in the soil. It should take care of it. Also, you could use hydrogen peroxide treatment if you fertilize your plants and they just like are not growing anymore. So that also pretty much works for that stuff type of too. But I wouldn't say, oh, use it as like anything. The way I see hydrogen peroxide rinse or solution with the water is type of a medicine, and humans, they don't even take medicine every day. So it's like a medicine for when your plants get sick. I am going to be bottom watering some of my plants today, and then let me show you some other Hoya that I have. So I have this one right here. I have another one too. I have a lot of these ones. I believe this one is a Hoya Crimson Queen or a Hoya Tricolor, I believe. I'm not really good at the names because I also have another one that looks very similar, but it's not. So, basically the way they grow that I have noticed is they'll put out a vine, and then on the vine it will start growing leaves. So if it puts out any ugly vines, just don't bother cutting it. I'm sorry if you hear that extra noise. That's my dog. She likes to walk and she likes to be around me all the time, so I let her. Because I love my dog. She is so cute. I have 2 of these plants. I try to give them good air and a lot of sun. Not super bright sun, but a decent amount of sun. I did get this one. I believe I got this one in a 6-inch pot at Armstrong Nursery, and I believe the smaller one I got on Etsy in a 4-inch pot. And for the most part, they are both growing like super good. And then the way you use your water checker is you put it in the soil, and then if it says dry, I could definitely see, watch out Destiny, I could definitely see that they're dry. So I'm going to be setting it in my bottom watering bin with my Miracle Grow mix in there. I try to stay more on the natural side, but sometimes I do use synthetic fertilizers or vitamins because I feel like sometimes when humans take so much of the same thing, it doesn't really work as good. So like I have noticed my plants, when I rotate the vitamins or the fertilizers, that they have done a lot better than other plants that I have given only the same fertilizer. I don't really know if there's an actual study on that. Please tell me if I'm wrong. If anyone knows about a study on that, please let me know. I just brought some of my other Hoyas. This one is my Hoya Carnosa Crimson Princess. So yes, the other one is a Crimson Queen. This one I also got some, I can't even talk. This one I also got from Armstrong Nurseries, and I love how the beautiful leaves are. The foliage is so pretty. I love the colors that come in. And I have this one outside. I have this one on a hanging rack that I have outside with all my other plants that hang. And I would say it gets very bright in direct sun. I would never say direct sun because we have an awning. So I never ever see the sun actually hitting it. And all of my plants get bright indirect light that are outside. The way I water that one, since it's already on an awning, I just water it anytime I see that it is dry. Most of the time when I water my other succulents that I have hanging, I will water this one as well, and I haven't really noticed anything bad about it at all. I never had any pest problems with it, not even fungus gnats. But also it is outside, so it does get a lot more sun. This one is my Hoya australis. That's what it says it's labeled as. And this one I did get for $24.99 at an Armstrong nursery. The only one I have near me is all the way in, I believe, Montclair. I live near the LA area, around 30 minutes away from LA, which would be considered like San Bernardino County. But yep, these ones grow the exact same way too, so they will put out an actual vine. Look how long the vines are, and then this one is super long. And then they'll have little hands like this, like Plant Me Ashley says, that they throw out hands, and that's how they grow. These ones I just give regular water as well, and it's still wet, so the next time I water it, I am definitely going to fertilize it. And this is my Hoya, I believe this is a Hoya oblativata or obtifolia. I'm not really sure how to say it. I have another one of these upstairs in my bedroom with like a 3-leaf cutting, and I did get the 3-leaf cutting from Etsy. I believe I got it for like $15. And then I also went to Sunshine Growers Nursery, and I got this one for $14.99 for an actual huge one. And it already has new vining growth, and right here as well. And this one is also on my hanging rack as well. A lot of my Hoyas that I bought in a nursery, they did come with a hanging one as well, like this. So that is why I use it like that. I would not say I have a huge Hoya collection, but I am expanding on my Hoya collection, and I really want to get as much Hoya as I can. One of the ones I really want is the Hoya carnosa compacta variegata. I want the variegated rope. What's wrong, Destiny? Sorry, my moss was in the way. There you go. There you go. Now your walkway's clear. So basically I'm trying to up my collection of Hoyas as well as my collection on plants. I do have a lot more plants than this. I have a lot inside the house. Destiny, get your head out of there. I do have a lot more plants in the house as well as a lot outside, and more that I am trying to propagate in my sphagnum moss propagation. I wanted to originally get a little greenhouse, but I'm thinking about holding off right now because I might be moving sometime soon. So for the plants that need more humidity, I also propagate in the same exact one. I use the same exact size so they're easily stackable. This one is 16 quarts, yep, which is 15 liters. And I'll just put the plants in there that are needing more humidity, mainly the smaller plants. And if I need bigger plants that need more huge humidity, I'll put them in my room with the humidifier on. But if they're smaller and they fit in the box, I leave them in the box and I put them outside and I make sure they're watered. So it has a smaller environment, so it will collect more humidity. And I have had a lot of plants grow like that, and I've had a very good success rate. So that's just how I do it. I'm also going to be watering the rest of my plants as well as cutting it up and propagating it. So if you would love to see other videos, if you would love to see a certain type of video, please comment, contact me. I'm very nice. Say hi. Follow my Instagram that I'll put down below, and my Etsy that I'm going to put down below. Make sure you go check that out as well. I'm going to have a restock sometime soon. I do not have a restock of all the popular plants I have, but right now I have certain plants on there. I wouldn't say they're as popular as like in high demand, but I'm soon going to be putting a lot more stuff on there. So if you like this video, please give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you again for watching. If you watched at the end of the video, thank you so much. At 300 subscribers, I will be doing giveaways, so please share this video and people tell your friends and people to subscribe.